there's an element of like confidence building, like when you can win investment. Yeah, man, I was like, bad girl, let's go, man. Let's bring Eloquent to the next level. So my name is Romana Buchanan. I'm the co-founder and artistic director of Eloquent. We started Eloquent way back in 2014. We hired a dance studio from a local community centre, and we're just really passionate about starting classes that, for one, enabled us to plug a gap for certain communities that weren't able to have access to high quality arts. And 3 years in, we were like, it would be really nice to have a home. We want somewhere that the dancers, the young people, the parents can come and feel like this is their space as well. Lockdown came, 2020, the lease was up, and we had to decide, what do we want to do? Do we want to close this studio or do we want to grow? And I saw this carpet shop and I was like, oh, that's a really good location. So we took the plunge and we took on this carpet shop and renovated it into a community centre. So 2020 was the great year for us to grow because there was the resource to be able to do that. And I saw all of these different investment pipelines popping up for Black-led organisations. So I'd say that kind of opportunity lasted about 18 to 24 months, and then it was like the rain stopped pouring. It was a really tricky financial time for Eloquent. It was like make or break. Are our programs going to survive? Are we able to grow? So I started searching online and I found this company called NatWest SC&C that offered a blended model of grants and a loan. In our community, debt is not a thing. And it was a lot of like unlearning for me. I think once I did, I saw it as a tool to really gear up growth. And I remember applying and they got back to me and they was like, thanks for your application, but you're not ready. And they gave me the feedback for all the reasons why Eloquent wasn't ready, which was super helpful. Back office wasn't as strong as it should have been. Governance needed work. Finance, cash flow, all of those stuff needed extra eyes. I know a lot of founders that would hear no and people telling them to sort out their back office and they'd just be like, wow, I'm not gonna apply again. But I think you've got to take you as a person out of it. When people are critiquing your organisation, it's often for the betterment of you at the same time. So I did that work, spent 2 years really sorting out the back office of Eloquent and really trying to see it as a business and not a hobby. And then I went in to apply again last year and it was successful.
My name's Brendan Hegarty. I'm from NatWest Social and Community Capital. When I first spoke to Romana, it was clear that there was ambitions to become more sustainable and to look at shifting away from grant funding into more business trading income.
So it's funny because Brendan, that gave me the feedback when we were rejected, when I went in again, he was the person that picked up the email, so it felt full circle.
When I first spoke to Romana and picked up with her 4 years later, it was a completely different person. She literally said, I've got a presentation, sit down and listen to it. Taking notes from the first conversation, she'd taken it all on board, but she went and she made these changes within Eloquent Dance.
Relationship is sentiment to everything, isn't it? Because behind these organisations, they're people. So it's just people talking to people. From putting in the application to receiving the investment, I would say the process took about 4 to 5 months. I think there's a to and fro, and I think it's good practice actually, because you've then got to submit management accounts and quarterly figures and monthly figures, so you're always going to have that open communication with your funder.
Romana came back with the additional information that allowed me to take it forward. It was like a graduation celebration, so it was a really good feeling to kind of take it forward to our panel, to get it approved, to draw the loan down. This
particular product came with some support from Do It Now, which has been transformational for my growth as a founder as well.
Do It Now have a focus on Black-led organisations and making finance more accessible. Collaborations like this with intention are really important to break down the barriers and access to finance.
The skills you learn along the way through being at Eloquent are just invaluable. They become more confident, they become more bold, more ambitious, determined. If I were to summarise Eloquent in 3 words, it would be unity, quality, excellence.
Social investment has allowed us to grow in a multitude of ways. We've been able to grow our staff team and make the initial stages of moving away from a founder-reliant organisation. I know that's going to take some time, but we're laying the right foundations to do that now. Growing our impact, increasing our commercial viability and our mindset towards it so we can fully embrace it.
If you're exploring social investment for the first time, I think you don't have to have all of the answers straight away. Early conversations can help shape the investment. You may be thinking that one type of investment is right for you, but having a conversation with a lender might open up other options for you. It's very much a two-way relationship. It's never too early to have a conversation with a lender.
Like, I should have got here sooner. It wasn't as hard as I had built up in my mind. Don't be afraid to hear no. Don't take it personal. Take those no's on the chin, get back up, dust your boots off and go in again.